Live from CNBC headquarters. On the money.
Forget trying to find a cable connection or, if you're old school, a phone line to log on to the web. More and more cities planning high-speed wireless networks across the whole city. Philadelphia announcing the most advanced Wi-Fi plans. They just released details of a deal with Earthlink to build the network and pay for computers for low-income households by next year. But critics say be careful. Hackers are having a field day with Wi-Fi. David Milman says stealing your information could be as easy as ordering a mocha latte at Starbucks. He runs RescueComm, which specializes in computer technology. Diana Neff is organizing Philly's move to go Wi-Fi. She's chief information officer of the Wireless Philadelphia Executive Committee. Dinah, why have you been working so hard to bring Wi-Fi to Philadelphia? I'm sure you're aware of the risks. What, if anything, can you do to protect the network?
Absolutely. You know, Wireless Philadelphia is really all about the city of Philadelphia, its citizens, its residents, its families, children, and to help our businesses grow and to make Philadelphia a competitive city of the 21st century.
So how do you deal with the risk factor that I'm sure David's going to expound upon when we get to him?
Certainly. Well, as part of our request for proposal for companies to come in and bid to build, maintain, and support our network, we required very stringent security rules. Earthlink is recognized in its field as an internet service provider as being very committed to that, has parental controls, but at the network level, we have built in a number of security requirements into the network. The business partners that Earthlink has selected, Motorola and Tropos, are...
Okay, let me get to David. I want to get him into the conversation. Is it possible at all, David, is it possible in any way, shape, or form to actually make a citywide wireless network secure?
Well, I'm going to assume that Earthlink in Philadelphia have done a fantastic job.
Best that's ever been done.
That their network is completely secure.
Yes.
The problem that RescueComm finds when we get 1/5 of RescueComm calls that come into our 1-800-RESCUE-7 number are security related. And the only thing that an end user and a business can do to make sure that they're sound is to make sure that their computer, their network, their system that's getting on the network is secure. And RescueComm has created a set of recommendations that have to do with making sure that the PC and the user side is secure. You want to make sure that you've got your firewall installed. Because even if the network is secure, users can get access to your wireless network. Many times, users will be lulled into thinking that their network is secure, especially since Earthlink in Philadelphia are saying their network is secure. They'll be lulled into thinking, well, I'm secure, but their 802B and their 802G wireless cards are still set up. And so we want to make sure that
you're talking crazy now. Nobody knows what you just said now. And I appreciate the fact that you're here, and I know that you know what you just said. But what do you mean 802DBG? I'm not a computer guy. Forgive me.
That's a great question. The wireless settings on computers, when they come up, they are just turned on. And what Earthlink is doing is, and Philadelphia doing, they're giving access to the world through this system. What the users want to do is protect themselves by locking down their systems, making sure they have firewalls.
Hold on, David. Let's be honest with each other. They don't know how to do that. I have no idea how to do that. None.
You're right.
Right?
That's exactly...
Let's be honest.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. And we had a situation...
I'm not trying to be difficult, but let's be realistic. If we are honest about the fact that at least half, if not more, of the people that use these wireless AR cards, I have one at home. I hooked it in, I did the thing, and that's it, right? If we assume that they don't know, then are we then just opening the world up by putting these citywide Wi-Fi networks in, Dinah?
Well, you know, one of the things that we're doing...
I'm sorry, I'll let you talk. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. But let's assume a relatively ignorant user, like myself. And I don't mean maybe everybody else is smarter than I am, but I don't think so.
Well, one of the things that Wireless Philadelphia is doing is an educational program. As we place computers into our homes, the families and children must come in for training. We have programs and we hold seminars that will help educate students and computer users on how to do that exact thing, how to protect their computers, how to set up a firewall. We'll have tip sheets. We'll work through the schools to hand those out to parents. So there's a number of things that we intend to do. We recognize that there is an exposure.
Could be a fiasco. I admire it. I think it's a great thing, but it could be a fiasco.
Well, there are
Certainly
millions
the
of
reality-
users.
David, go ahead. You get the last word. I'll get out of here. Go ahead, David.
Certainly the reality of wireless networks are that they're a fantastic tool.
Yes.
Certainly any business that wants to get their implementation in Philadelphia done can call 1-800-RESCUE-7.
Yeah, well, all right. Listen, what do you think? This is a commercial? We're grateful for your time,
No.
Diana. All the best to you. We hope you have a secure and safe
Thank you
network.
for
We wish
having
you the
me,
best.
Dylan.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for educating us.
Thank you for having me.
Still ahead on the money. Some call it the American dream. We call it ka-ching on the money.